Okay, basically, what I want to say, my name is Omar Ali. I'm a lecturer in chemistry. I teach chemistry to both distance education students as well as full-time students. I teach general chemistry, organometallic chemistry, which is my area of expertise, as well as environmental chemistry. But my interest is actually more towards environmental chemistry. I like environmental chemistry because in a way I can get my students to think more about the environment we live in, how our environment is changing because of the activities, mainly human activities, which is in a way degrading our environment and is affecting our quality of life. It is sad to see that our human activities, we do not give much concern about how we are changing the environment, how we are destroying the environment. We are putting out so much pollutants into the environment, and if we are not careful, maybe one day we're going to destroy this world we are living in. We're going to make the world unsafe for our own habitation. How we're going to stay in this world if we do not care about the environment, if we keep thinking about money, thinking of just physical development, without thinking the other side of the story, whereby we have to create a balance. This balance between development and the environment, because the environment can only cope to a certain extent. Some of the pollution, even though it's not man-made pollution, is natural thing, but we still have to be concerned because the environment cannot cope with the quantity that is being put out into the environment, from our own activities, how we lead our life, how much water we're using, how much water we waste. We waste unnecessarily. At the end of the day, water is becoming scarce, and the quality of the water we are getting is becoming less and less in terms of quality.
Any advice for people who would like to get into the kind of work that you do? What is needed?
For the younger generation, I think it's important that when they go into education, it is not just learning about the subject area, but also they also have to appreciate whatever you learn, you have to relate it to life itself. How we can contribute, how we contribute to life, how we can contribute to preserving our environment. So in many a times it is sad to see that the younger generation, when they study, they want to do a subject because they think they want to work in a particular area. My feeling is it's not important. Whatever you do in the university, you can work in other areas. Because once you attain a certain level of education, it's that level of thinking that's important. I have 3 friends who have PhDs in chemistry who are bank managers. It's nothing to do with chemistry, managing a bank, but it's that level of knowledge. So studying actually is about thinking. How you think, how you gather information, how you put together facts, patterns and principles you see in life. What sort of conclusion you come to. And when you come to a conclusion, you have to bear in mind we have a social obligation. We really have a social obligation towards the community at large, and also towards the environment. Our obligation is not just towards ourselves, towards ourselves or money, towards our political power, but we have a very big obligations towards humanity at large.
Okay.
So this is something very important.
Okay. Thank you.